If you plan on heading out on the roads tonight, you should watch out for hydroplaning as those storms move through mid-Missouri.
ABC 17's Jasmine Halliburton is live in Columbia right now. And Jasmine, drivers do have some ability to control their cars while hydroplaning.
Megan, Morgan, I was able to talk to a few people today on how to best avoid hydroplaning and to also help you from becoming responsible in a hydroplaning accident. Hydroplaning is when your tires drive over wet pavement or standing water, causing you to lose traction and the ability to steer. That is because your tire has lost contact with the road. Missouri State Highway Patrolman Sergeant Kyle Green says you can be held responsible for a hydroplaning crash.
You won't be able to use that as an excuse to say, well, it's not my fault, the car just went out of control. The car went out of control because somebody was going too fast and they lost traction from the tires to the ground. So from a liability standpoint, yes, you can be held liable.
According to the Federal Highway Administration, 70% of weather-related crashes in the U.S. happen on wet pavement, 46% happen during rainfall, 78% of weather-related crash injuries, and 76% of deaths. Driving instructor Megan Matthews says the road will feel like it is gripping the steering wheel away from you.
I feel like if you guys remember, like I remember going downstairs as a kid on a pillow, it kind of feels like that, like you're floating on top of water. And that's because you actually are. Your tires are not making any type of grip to the concrete.
One of the best ways to avoid hydroplaning is to check your tires. Tread depth is critical when avoiding hydroplaning. Rotate them regularly. Other ways to avoid is to pay attention, slow down, and do not panic.
Above all else, we tell people not to panic or take sudden reactive movements. What we find is most hydroplaning incidents end within a couple of seconds, so just taking your foot off the accelerator seems to be the #1 thing to do.
Another tip is to make sure you check your tire pressures because under or overinflating your tires will increase your chances of hydroplaning. Reporting live from Columbia, Jasmine Halliburton, ABC 17 News.
Some important information there. Thank you, Jasmine. Now, if you do find yourself hydroplaning, let your car slow down on its own while it makes its way through the wet area.